I've heard about it already. It's thrilling. I have them on the table. I'm not playing anything from it. It's an electronic instrumental record, classically composed thing. So, yeah, that would be difficult. It's really good. The tools I have tonight. But so from this point forward, I'll be referring to Stockholm Syndrome as my new record because that's just so much easier. So, I want to play a couple songs off my new record, Stockholm Syndrome. Here's a song that I wrote for a despicable man named Fred Phelps. And some of you may have heard of him. And if you haven't, you may know him by reputation. You've probably seen him on TV or CNN or somewhere. He and his church there from Kansas, they're the ones who go around and picket everybody. And they have a couple of groups of people they really like to target with their picketing. And one are soldiers who have been killed in the war, the funerals. They mostly picket funerals, actually. And so fallen soldiers, because they have this incredible idea, Fred and his gang have this incredible idea about IEDs, roadside bombs. According to them, roadside bombs are God's judgment on a nation who tolerates homosexuality. So they go and have signs celebrating whenever a soldier is killed with one, because they think that's great. And wow, so there's that people group, and then they also just any like famous gay person. They're there and they are picketing in full force. And regretfully, I've not been able to get them out to one of my shows yet. And I really, last time I was in Kansas, I reached out and did whatever I could from my end in hopes that they would come and bring some signs. But that'd be like the Grammy for me. That'd be, get some Westboro people out in front of a show would be big. But anyway, so my last record, Stockholm Syndrome, it deals a little bit with issues of sexuality. I thought this might be my one opportunity to write a song for Fred Phelps, and conflicted as I was to give Fred 4 whole minutes of my new record, I thought, I don't want to pass up an opportunity. So I imagined if I was faced with Fred Phelps, if it was the two of us, what would I want to say to Fred? And I'll be honest with you, that just did not make for a very good song. So, but I figured, this is what I do for a living. It's my job. I should be able to write this song. So I thought a little more about that, and I figured, okay, well, Fred being a minister, as he claims to be, and me myself being a spiritual kind of guy, I thought, I can't predict the future, but what if Jesus were faced with Fred Phelps? What would Jesus say to Fred? And I wrote this next song. I thought about that for a while, and it just seemed like the right thing to do. It seemed, all things being equal, it just seemed kind of poetic to write the song as a 50s doo-wop love song to Fred from another man. You get where I'm going. And it just felt like the right thing to do. So, this is Freddie, please.